Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Before this begins, I just want to say, I know this video is a couple days late. I kept putting it off, and I really shouldn't have, but I'm really going to try getting back to the every Sunday upload schedule. Now, I have 3 weeks of summer school starting next week, so I have to record some videos in advance, so I think I can get that done. I've got 6 days to do that. I hope I can go back to doing continually every Sunday during the year, every year. But, this video, I wanted to address everything I want to see in the new Grand Theft Auto update. So if you don't know what the new Grand Theft Auto update is, pretty much they said they wanted to make an update for all the car enthusiasts who play Grand Theft Auto, which of course includes me and some of my friends. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys everything I would like to see. Now, just a bit of a disclaimer, I know stuff is not going to come to the update for sure. Like 99% of what I'm going to say I know won't happen, because it's absurd. This is just, if I could choose what would go in, this is what it would be. So don't expect any of this to come, because it won't. Now, if we're talking an update about cars, obviously they're going to add a lot of new cars. So the cars I would like to see come to the game are, first, the Japanese cars. The 1993 Mazda RX-7 FD3S, a 1978 Mazda FB RX-7, a 2003 Mazda RX-8, a 2015 Mazda RX Vision, a 1989 Mazda MX-5 Miata, a 2016 Mazda MX-5 Miata, a 2019 to 2021 Toyota Mark V Supra, a 1991 Suzuki Cappuccino, a 2007 Mazda Speed 3 hatchback, a 1993 Honda/Acura Integra Type R, a 2020 to 2021 Toyota GR Yaris, a 1981 Toyota A60 Mark II Supra, a 1999 Honda S2000, a 1988 Nissan Silvia S13 or 180SX, but if they're going to add one, it's going to be the S15. Like, if they add a Silvia, I think it would be the S15. In 1983, Nissan 300ZX, a 2021 Nissan 400Z, the new 2020 Subaru BRZ and GR86, which I'm super hyped for. They look amazing. The RX Vision, which, oh wait, I wrote that already. I'm dumb. A 1987 Honda RF Civic. Now, here are a few cars my buddy Arden said he'd like to see. A PLP 50, which I think would be hilarious to play around with, have some races with. And an EV Hummer, which would be sick. And he said, he also reminded me to put the NSX in here. I forgot to have it in, I think. I don't think I mentioned it, so yes, thank you for that. I'd really like to see an NSX. Now, for the American cars I'd like to see, a 1979 Ford Mustang, a 1994 Ford Mustang, a 4th Gen Durango, can't remember the years for that, and a Scat Pack 2015 facelift Dodge Charger. And for the European cars, a 1992 Lancia Delta HF Integral Evolution, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but really sick car, a 1990 to 2000 BMW E36, and a 2019 to 2021 Polestar 1, which is really a Volvo, and there are only 1,500 units made, which I think is a pretty cool fact. Of course, Rockstar isn't just going to add new cars, they're also going to add new activities and stuff to do. So, the first activity I'd like to see come to the game is pink slip races. Now, this, I don't know for sure if it will come, or not exactly how we expect it to, because, like some other YouTubers were saying, like a lot of people were speculating it would come to the game, but pink slip races, you could just purposely lose to donate your friend a car so they could sell for cash, right? So maybe if you win one, they don't let you sell it for cash, but then again, you could just win the car, like, the car you want, right? Like, you can make your friend who has money buy one, and then they lose the race purposely, and then you win their car. But that's not even why I'd want one. Like, I've got cash. I've been grinding the Cayo Perico heist, alright? The reason I want this is just, like, the thrill of doing a race where your car is on the line, man. Like, it just sounds so fun. Like, it would be so intense. It would be, like, in the same kind of intensity as, like, Need for Speed Heat, where, like, you're about to lose everything when you're being chased by the cops. It would just be really cool, right? The next thing is better vehicle sourcing missions. Like, you know, the warehouse from, like, the Import-Export DLC, where you steal a car, you bring it back, you wait a bit, you find a buyer and you deliver it, and only for it to get blown up by an oppressor. Yeah, those kinds of missions where you source the vehicles, like you have to go out and steal them. I think there could be better ones, like where you win the car in a race against the NPC, like a pink slip race against an NPC, but obviously you don't keep it, you just have it to source later. I just think that would be like more racing kind of ways to win the cars. I don't know. I didn't put much thought into this one. I think it would be cool though. Maybe I would actually start doing that again. Now, another thing is street racing, like street racing missions that kind of are like the early days of Fast and Furious, like drag racing, like trying to get a 10-second quarter mile. I think that would be pretty cool. Like maybe add manual into the game just for those kinds of races even. Like you don't have to have manual, obviously. I don't think Rockstar is ever going to put manual transmission in their games. Who knows, maybe in GTA 6 when that ever comes. But even just for those races, give us a manual transmission. That would be a pretty cool race. Kind of like the drag races in Need for Speed Underground. Those are really cool. And having to like switch lanes just to avoid hitting like traffic vehicles, I think that would be pretty fun. And if the drag races are too short, like they want longer races, maybe like best of 3, like best of 3 drag races wins. I don't know. Like I just think drag racing would be pretty cool. Like I know you could just race against your friends like at the airport or whatever, but I don't know, just having manual and stuff in a race like this would be pretty sick. Now, a better drift mechanic, because I know a lot of people have learned how to drift well in this game, but it's still not perfect unless you have mods. And yeah, I know Grand Theft Auto is not a racing game, but it would still be pretty cool to have some sort of drift mechanic. Like even if you go into LS Customs and you could like get a drift package or something, or adjust your steering angle on your car, right? Or like welded diffs. Actually, I don't know if GTA cars have welded diffs. I don't think they do, but that would just be pretty cool. It would really aid in drifting in the game for people who want to do that like me but can't because it doesn't have a proper drifting mechanic. And like I know GTA isn't built for drifting or racing, but it would be still pretty cool to have. And if this is an update about car enthusiasts, then I think it would make a good amount of sense. I think it would make a good amount of sense to add this. Now, some other weird, like, miscellaneous things I like are wheel spacing and custom camber angle, like, especially on, like, the 190Z or the real-life 240Z. Like, I've got a few of those in my garage. Love those cars, but I really want to do wide body on those because I love wide body 240s. But it looks so weird because the wheels, like, they don't space out when you get the wide body kit. So if you could get, like, wheel spacers to poke the wheels out, get better fitment, that would be sick. So that way I would actually start putting wide body on some of my cars. And camber angle. Not every car gets proper camber. Of course, like, you can stance your car with a gun, but that's so inconvenient, and I'm not good at doing that, so I just end up blowing up my car half the time. And it only gives you so much camber. Like, I want proper camber that you can adjust, like, properly. And I want it available on every car as well, right? And another thing is a livery editor, which I know a lot of people say are decently likely coming to the new update, but I love creating my own liveries in other games like Need for Speed and Gran Turismo, so having it in Grand Theft Auto would just be awesome. And it wouldn't be too hard for them to make because they already have a sort of livery editor software, I guess, like in the Crew Emblem creator. So if they could just implement that to where we could put all those shapes and stuff on everywhere on our cars, not just for a Crew Emblem, that would be amazing. And also custom vehicle sounds, like being able to adjust like pitch and stuff, like pipe resonance, like just anything, because GTA cars don't sound good. Like, let's be real here, they don't sound the best. And I know another YouTuber speculated that there would be engine swaps. Shout out to Hellaflush. So if we could get engine swaps, like, because some of the cars in the game do have a distinct sound, like the Komoda, for example, like that thing sounds awesome. So if I could put like a Komoda engine in another one of my cars and have it sound the same, that would be beautiful. Now, the final thing I'd really like to see is an underground street location like Lower Wacker Drive. So for those of you who don't know what Lower Wacker Drive is, it's a multi-level street that has part of it underground that is one of the most popular street racing locations in the world, and it's located in Chicago. And this place, like, look up documentaries of it, I'll link some. It's insane. Like, I would love to go there sometime. Like, it's just so cool. Like, I like I don't really know what to say about it. Like, it's just really awesome. And having car meets there in GTA would be sick. Now, this I do think will come to the game. Maybe not Lower Wacker Drive specifically, but something similar to that. Because Rockstar did say there would be a new underground location for street racing, which I think is going to be sick. And the second the update comes out, which should happen around mid-July, like June 20th, or sorry, July 20th-ish. And if that does come, like Lower Wacker Drive or the similar location we're getting, about a week later, it'll have to wait until I can get a car meet edit out in that location, because that a week later is when my summer school ends, and I won't have time probably to record. I won't have time to record the edit during summer school. So after that week, I should have a new meet edit out from the new location, which is going to be really sick. So do look forward to that, because I know I am. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this has gotten you as excited for this new update as I am. Like, I'm not excited for many games or anything coming out right now, but this update I'm really hyped for, and we're getting so close. It's right around the corner, guys. So I hope it's as much as I hope it to be, and I'll see you all later, and peace out, goodbye. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. See y'all later.